Hello and welcome to Yoga with Amy. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're going to be moving through a general vinyasa flow, really good for waking up our body, so good to do in the mornings or whenever you're feeling quite low on energy or a bit depleted. This is a very good practice for that. So when you're ready, coming into a comfortable seated position, whatever that may be for you, maybe legs crossed, maybe legs extended, maybe in a diamond shape, or sitting on our shins, on our haunches, whatever feels best for you. And then just taking a moment to settle in here, rooting our hip bones to the earth, sit bones to the earth, or whichever part of your legs are touching the mat. Sitting up nice and tall, rolling our shoulders back and down our spine, tucking our chin slightly in towards our chest. Maybe allowing the eyes to close or keeping them open, whatever feels best for you. And taking a moment to arrive in your body here on your mat. Releasing whatever's on your mind, releasing whatever's on your soul today, or maybe it's been weighing you down. And just allowing this time for you, yourself, your body. Noticing if it feels a little bit tricky for us to center ourselves today, or maybe you're feeling very centered very quickly. That's also wherever you are, just noticing where you are today. Noticing the areas of your body that are connected to the mat. Noticing our spine as it holds up and lengthens our body. And noticing the energy running through our body. Noticing how our energy feels today. Maybe it feels like it's really running quite quickly, and our body almost feels like it's vibrating. Maybe it feels a little bit slower and more gentle today. Drawing our awareness to our breath. Noticing if we're breathing through our nose or our mouth. Noticing if we've already engaged our deep belly breathing, or if our breath is still a bit shallow. And then beginning to deepen our breath, allowing our belly to rise with the inhale, drawing belly button towards our spine on the exhale. Inhaling, belly rise. Exhaling, belly button to spine. Inhaling, belly rise. Exhaling, belly button to spine. While we have engaged our deep belly breathing, just noticing where you are today on your path. Maybe on your path today, or this month. Or looking over your whole year, or you can even focus on your whole lifetime. Just noticing where you are today. Then releasing that thought. When you're ready, we're going to inhale our arms above our head. Exhaling as we bring right hand to left knee, left hand behind us, gazing over left shoulder. Tucking chin in towards chest, coming back to center as we inhale, arms up. Exhaling over towards the other side, left hand on right knee, gazing over our right shoulder. Chin to chest, coming back to center, inhaling, arms up. Exhaling over towards the other side, right hand on left knee, left hand behind us, gazing over left shoulder. Chin to chest, inhaling back up. Exhaling over towards the other side. So inhaling to center, exhaling over towards the other side. Inhaling up, exhaling twist. Inhaling up, exhaling twist. Inhaling up, exhaling twist. And inhaling up, exhaling twist, holding it here for a moment. Keep breathing. Deep belly breaths. Inhaling back up to center. Exhaling over towards the other side. Left hand on right knee, right hand behind us. Gazing over right shoulder. Breathing deeply into our bellies. Inhaling back up to center, bringing hands to our shins, inhaling, drawing chest forward. Exhaling, rounding through spine. Inhaling, chest forward, exhaling back. Maybe keeping chin parallel to the mat, or we can drop our neck back slightly and tuck chin. Just see what feels good for you and your body today. And then coming back to center, bring the soles of our feet together, knees out to the side, holding onto our toes or our ankles. And we're just going to bounce our knees up and down. And then coming back to center, again holding toes or holding knees. And we're going to rock from one sit bone to the other sit bone. This is very good for our gut health, very good if we're feeling a bit of sluggish in the gut. Keep breathing nice and deeply into the belly as we rock here. And then coming back to center, we're going to extend our left leg as we bring our right foot to the inside of our left thigh, shifting our body over towards our left leg, inhaling, arms up, exhaling as we forward fold, tucking chin in towards chest as we lower. If hamstrings are feeling quite tight this morning or today, keeping a bend in the knee. And then inhaling back up to center. We're going to circle right hand out behind us, just behind our right hip, circling our left arm up, pushing up onto our right shin, circling left arm out behind us, coming into a variation of a wild thing. Shifting our gaze down towards the mat or up towards the ceiling. Okay, that deep side stretch. So taking left arm up and overhead. And then lowering back down. Bringing our left hand down towards the mat, reaching our right arm up and over, coming into a side stretch on the right hand side. And then inhaling back up to center, bending through our left knee, extending our right leg, bringing our left foot into our right thigh, shifting our body over towards our right leg, inhaling arms up. Exhale as we forward fold, tucking chin in towards chest as we lower. Again, if you need to, keeping a bend in that knee or straightening. Your hand doesn't have to touch your foot, wherever it can reach, that's perfect. And then tucking chin in towards chest. Breathing nice and deeply here. And then inhaling back up to center. Bring our left hand out behind us, out in line with our left hip, almost out diagonally to the side, circling right arm overhead, coming up onto left shin, coming into a variation of Wild Thing. Taking our right arm overhead, getting that deep side stretch. Breathing nice and deeply here. And then dropping our hips, circling right arm out alongside us. Bring our right hand to the outside of our right hip, reaching left arm up and overhead, coming into a side stretch. And then inhaling back up to center, bending through our right leg. Rolling over our shins, lifting up into our tabletop position. Coming in through, moving through our cat and cow. So untucking tailbone, dropping belly to the earth, looking up, inhaling. And then tucking tailbone as we push the floor away and exhaling. Inhaling up. Exhaling, pushing the floor away. Feeling the rippling through our spine. Feeling our whole body wake up here. As we ripple. And then coming back to center, you're going to come through a circle of the hips. So drawing hips over towards the right hand side, pushing them back around our knees, up towards the left and dropping them slightly forward. So big circles through our hips, very good for our outer glutes, our spine, our hips. Keeping our breath nice and deep here. And then changing direction, circling in the opposite direction. So taking hips over towards the left, cross our heels over towards the right and forward. And then coming back to center. Checking our alignment again, keeping our knees and our hips stacked. We're going to walk our hands forward, coming into our melting heart or puppy dog stretch. Maybe bringing forehead, chin or cheek down towards the mat. See how you feel. Taking a moment to breathe here. And then lifting back up to center, tucking our toes under, pushing our bum back and up, coming up into our downward facing dog, pedaling out our heels and our ankles. Taking a moment to breathe.
Coming back through to center, trying to draw our shoulder blades apart, wrapping elbows down towards the mat, opening up our upper spine here. So we're wrapping down and in, pushing out from our hands, drawing our shoulder blades away from each other. Really activating deep into our spine and into our shoulders. We're going to turn our toes to the right hand side, heels towards left, pushing our bum back over our heels and up. So coming into a twist here. Toes over towards left, heels over towards right, pushing bum back towards the right hand side. Lifting up, dropping over towards the other side. Coming back up, shifting toes over, heels over, bum over towards the other side. One more on each side. Coming back up into our downward facing dog, holding it here for a moment. And then from here we're going to ripple through to our plank, lowering down into our knees, chest, chin. Inhaling up either into baby cobra or into our cobra. Gazing over our one shoulder and our other shoulder. Coming back to center, drawing chest forward as we lower, tucking toes, scooching to knees. Pushing back into an extended child's pose. Bringing our hands together to prayer in front of us, dropping our head down between our arms. So palms together, thumbs facing towards the ceiling. We're going to bend through our elbows, drawing our thumbs behind our head to our upper spine, stretching out our triceps. You can even walk elbows slightly forward as you draw the bum back. Getting a bit of a deeper stretch into the triceps. And then bring our hands down towards the mat. Tucking our toes under, lifting back up into downward facing dog. We're going to walk our feet towards our hands, coming to the top of our mat. Keeping our knees bent, holding onto opposite elbow, drawing our arms alongside our ears, swaying from side to side, coming into our ragdoll. And then drawing our arms over towards the left-hand side as we straighten our left knee, bend our right leg. And then bending our left knee, straightening our right leg. So you can feel the stretch deepens in that right leg. All the way into our psoas muscle. Coming back to center, taking our arms over towards the right hand side as we straighten our right leg, bend our left knee. And then swap it over, straightening left leg, keeping our right leg bent. Feeling that deep stretch all the way in to our left psoas muscle. And coming back to center, bending through our knees, rippling up through spine. Inhaling our arms above our head. Cactusing our arms out to the side, opening up through chest. Inhaling back up to center. Exhale as we swan dive down, forward fold, bringing our hands to the mat, coming into a full forward fold, maybe keeping knees bent, or you could just hang out, hands don't have to touch the mat, just see how you feel. Taking a moment to breathe. And then inhaling up into our halfway lift. Bringing hands to shins. Exhaling as we forward fold, bending through knees, bringing hands to the mat. Stepping our right foot back, dropping right knee and tucking right toes, inhaling arms up. Coming up into our low lunge, relaxing shoulders away from ears. Bringing our hands to frame our front foot, shifting our weight forward and back, inhaling as we shift forward, exhaling as we shift back. Finding some movement here. Maybe incorporating our arms, inhaling arms up. Exhaling, shifting our weight back. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. And then when you're ready, on your next time we exhale back, we're going to settle into our half Hanuman. Maybe bring hands to hips, thighs, shin, or the mat, and then tucking chin in towards chest. Making sure that our knee and our right knee and our right hip are stacked. So our bum is not pushing all the way back. And then if it's accessible to you, we're going to take right hand to the outside of left leg somewhere, either thigh, shin, or foot, coming into a slight twist. If you feel really comfortable here, you can extend left arm out behind us, gazing over left thumb, coming into a bit of a deeper twist. Or keeping left hand on the mat. See what feels good for you. And closing back off to center, bring left hand down towards mat, right hand next to left foot, bending our left knee, coming into our low lunge position. Tucking our back toes under, stepping back into our plank. Lowering down into our knees, chest, chin, inhaling up either into baby cobra or cobra. Drawing chest forward as we lower, tucking toes, scooching to knees, maybe pushing back either into a child's pose or up into a downward facing dog, taking a moment to breathe. Lengthening and deepening our breath. Feeling the expansion in our belly. Then shifting our weight, coming up into our downward facing dog if we're not there yet. Shifting our weight over towards our left foot as we inhale our right foot up. Bending our right knee, shifting our gaze forward, stepping right foot between hands, keeping left hand on the mat as we inhale, right arm up, coming into our twisting lunge. You always have the option here of dropping back knee if you feel like it, or keeping toes tucked. Breathing nice and deeply. Bringing right hand down to frame right foot, shifting our weight forward, stepping left foot between hands, coming into a forward fold of choice or coming into a ragdoll. See what feels best for you. Inhaling up into a halfway lift. Exhaling as we forward fold. Bending through our knees, rippling up through our spine. Inhaling our arms above our head. Cactusing our arms out to the side, drawing chest forward. Inhaling back up to center. Exhale as we swan dive down, forward fold. Bring our hands to the mat, stepping left foot back, dropping left knee, untucking left toes, inhaling up into our low lunge. Sinking hips forward, arms up, relaxing shoulders away from ears. Taking a moment to breathe here. Bring our hands to frame our front foot, shifting our weight forward and back, inhaling as we shift forward, exhaling as we shift back. And then maybe incorporating our arms, inhaling as we shift up, exhaling as we shift back. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Feeling the movement
Noticing how our body feels. Noticing if we need to adjust or change. Taking the pose deeper or not as deep. Remember, tuning into what your body needs today. And then the next time we shift forward, coming into our half Hanuman or half splits. Maybe bringing hands to the hips, thigh, shin or the mat, and then tucking our chin in towards chest. Maybe shifting right foot slightly further forward so that our left knee and hip are stacked. Taking a moment to breathe here. And then if it feels good for you, bringing a left hand to the outside of right foot, coming into a slight twist. If you have found your balance, we can extend our right arm out behind us, gazing over right thumb. If that doesn't feel good, keeping right hand on the mat. Remember, it can be anywhere, it doesn't have to be holding your foot, it can be on your thigh, shin, or foot. Remember, if this feels a little bit too deep of a twist, or you're feeling a little bit off balance, just coming out of it and holding our half Hanuman how we normally do. And then closing back off, bringing right hand down towards mat, left hand bending through our right foot, coming into a lunge position. Tucking our back toes under, stepping back into our plank, coming through our knees, chest, chin, into baby cobra or cobra. Drawing chest forward, keeping pubic bone on the mat, elbows tucked, shoulders away from ears. And then baby gazing over the one shoulder and the other shoulder. Coming back to center, drawing chest forward as we lower. Tucking toes, scooching to knees, either pushing back into a child's pose or coming up into a downward facing dog. Keep breathing nice and deeply here. And then when you're ready, shifting our weight over towards our left foot as we inhale our right foot up. Sorry, not right foot. Shifting our weight over towards our right foot as we inhale our left foot up. Bending our left knee, stepping our left foot between our hands. Keeping our right hand on the mat, inhaling left arm up, coming into a twisting lunge. Shifting our gaze past our left arm, left hand. Bringing our left hand down towards the mat. Shifting our weight forward, stepping our right foot forward, coming into a forward fold or into a ragdoll. See what feels good here. Maybe bending through knees. We're going to bend through knees, rippling up through spine. Inhaling, arms above our head. Bringing our arms down next to our side. We're just going to come to shake out our energy. So feeling that our feet are hip width distance apart, and feeling that our weight is equally distributed between our feet. So all four corners of our feet are equally rooted down to the earth. Feet are hip width distance apart. Okay, leaving our arms next to our side, allowing them to be completely relaxed. Tucking chin slightly in towards chest. We're going to just twist from our hips, allowing our arms to flow from side to side. So releasing all built up energy in our shoulders, in our upper body, allowing our hands to hit our body as we swing. Not swinging your arms though, just swinging our body from side to side, rotating from the hips, and allowing our arms to move just with the movement of our body, of our hips, the twisting sensation. Feeling all resistance releasing from our shoulders, from our upper spine, from our arms. Completely relaxing our hands, releasing control. Maybe taking it a little bit quicker, if that feels good. And then beginning to slow it down. All the way until you are still again. Closing your eyes here or keeping them open, standing up nice and tall, tucking our tailbone slightly. Just taking a moment to breathe here. Noticing the complete release in our arms and neck. And then when you're ready, we're going to heel to our feet slightly wider than our hips, toes out to the side, heels in, dropping our bum down, coming into a squat. So you can either keep it at quite a high squat or dropping low. See what feels good for you. If you stayed high, keeping hands on the hips. If you dropped low, bringing our elbows to the inside of our knee, hands to prayer at heart center, elbows drawing knees out, and then straightening through spine, lifting sternum to meet our thumbs. Taking a moment to breathe here. Bring our hands down towards the mat, shifting on to our left toes and then our right toes. Drawing, if we shift up onto our toes, drawing our heel off the mat. And then rooting our heel back and towards the mat as we shift over towards the other side. So feeling the shift. And then coming back to center, bringing our hands down towards the mat, slowly lifting our bum up, coming into an almost wide-legged forward fold, taking our feet parallel to the edges of our mat. Bringing our hands down towards the mat, bending our knees, stepping our right foot back, coming into a lizard. Keeping our back leg lifted, pushing the floor away. Taking a moment to breathe here. And then from here we're going to find some movement. So we're going to shift. We're going to shift our weight in towards our right foot as we step back into a downward facing dog. And then stepping our right foot to the outside of our right hand, helping that foot forward if you need to, coming into a lizard on the other side. Holding it here for 3 breaths. Pushing the floor away, staying lifted. And then again, stepping back into our downward facing dog. Shifting our weight over towards our right foot, stepping our left foot to the outside of our left hand, helping it forward if you need to. Pushing the floor away, taking 3 deep breaths here. And then again, stepping back into our downward facing dog. Stepping right foot to the outside of right hand. Keeping hips lifted, don't sink hips down too much. So keeping hips lifted here, pushing the floor away. And then again, stepping back. And then one more time, stepping our left foot to the outside of our left hand, opening up our left arm, maybe wrapping left arm around right hip. You can drop our right knee down towards the mat if that feels better, or staying lifted, see what feels good for you. Coming into an open twist. A closed twist, sorry, we're closing our body off towards our leg. And then bringing left hand down, opening up our right arm. So again, here you can stay lifted, or that knee can be down, coming into an open twist. So we're opening up our body away
opening up our chest away from our leg. Bringing our right hand down, tucking our back toes under, stepping back into our downward facing dog. And then shifting our weight over towards our left foot as we step our right hand to the outside of right foot to the outside of right hand, pushing the floor away. Keeping left hand on the mat as we inhale our right arm up. Again, you can drop back knee here or keep it lifted. See what feels good. You can also wrap right hand round left hip, drawing chest forward, coming into a slight back bend here if that feels good. Inhaling back up. Bringing right hand down next to right foot. Shifting our weight over. Make sure you've shifted your weight over enough as we inhale left arm up, because you don't want to lose balance here. Shifting our gaze up past our left hand. Bringing left hand down towards the mat. Tucking left toes under, stepping back into our plank. Coming through our knees, chest, chin, into baby cobra or cobra, or coming through our full chaturanga down into an up dog. And then again, either into child's pose or up into a downward facing dog, taking a moment to breathe. And then what we're going to do, coming up into our downward facing dog, we're going to take one step forward, coming into a short downward facing dog. Shifting our weight over towards our left hand, bringing our right hand somewhere on our left leg, gazing between our left arm and left leg, underneath our left shoulder, coming into a twist. Making sure that our hand is still flat on the mat, so we don't want to be on fingertips here. And twisting, bringing right hand down towards the mat, shifting our weight over towards the right hand side, bringing left hand to right leg, twisting, gazing underneath our right armpit. And then coming back to center, dropping our knees down towards the mat, sitting on our haunches for a moment. We're going to tuck our toes under, sitting our bum back on our heels. Taking a moment to breathe here. Feeling the stretch in our feet, our ankles, the soles of our feet, the top of our feet, our toes. Really good stretch. Especially if we wear shoes all day, this is really good for releasing all tension in our feet. Our feet hold us up all day. So it's really good. And then when you're ready, shifting weight forward, tapping out the tops of our feet. Setting our bum back onto our heels, taking bum to one side, legs out in front of us. Coming through a diamond forward fold here, bring soles of feet together, knees out to the side, inhaling arms up. Exhaling as we forward fold, tucking chin in towards chest. Taking a moment to breathe. Inhaling back up to center. Again, coming into our butterfly, drawing our feet in towards our pubic bone. Coming into our butterfly or cobbler pose, maybe holding onto ankles or toes. And then we're just going to rock from sit bone to sit bone. Remembering this is really good for our stomach, for our digestion. And a lot of our energy is created or lost in our digestive system. Gut health.
And then coming back to center, we're going to extend our left leg as we draw our right knee in towards our chest, taking it across our left leg, tucking our left leg under or keeping it extended. We're going to hug right knee in towards chest with left arm. So opposite arm, opposite leg, we're hugging that knee in towards our chest, bring our right arm behind us, gazing over right arm, right shoulder. If you would like to come into a bind here, you're going to wrap left arm between the hole in our right leg, between the knee, underneath the knee, wrapping our right arm around and interlacing fingers, allowing them to join behind us. If that's a bit too deep, you don't have to do it. It's just an option, okay? Gazing over right shoulder. And then tucking chin in towards chest, coming back through to center. And tucking our left leg and crossing our right leg, extending right leg out, drawing our left knee in towards our chest, taking it across our right leg, tucking right leg under. Again, hugging our left knee in towards our chest with right arm, bringing left hand behind us, gazing over left shoulder. If you would like to do that bind, we take right arm over between the hole, wrapping left arm around. I don't think I can reach on this side. Interlacing fingers, okay? If you can't reach, you can also grab a strap or a ribbon or a scarf just to help them reach each other. If not, just hugging that or taking right arm over left knee, left hand behind us, gazing over left shoulder. Breathing nice and deeply. Dropping chin in towards chest, coming back through to center, releasing the bind, and tucking our right leg and crossing our left. Shifting our weight down our mat, holding on behind our thighs, rolling down, drawing knees in towards chest, giving them a squeeze. Rocking from elbow to elbow, side to side. Coming back to center, we're going to extend our right leg out as we draw our left knee across our body over towards the right hand side, gazing over our left shoulder, coming into that spinal twist. And then coming back up to center, drawing both knees in towards our chest, extending our left leg, drawing our right knee across our body over towards the left hand side, gazing over our right shoulder. Taking a moment to breathe. Coming back up to center, drawing both knees in towards our chest, giving them a squeeze. We're going to bring our hands down towards the mat, feet up towards the ceiling. Maybe just holding it here, pointing and flexing or circling through ankles. Or if you feel like coming into our plow, tucking chin in towards chest, drawing our feet up and overhead. If our feet don't touch the mat, bringing our hands into our lower spine. If they do touch the mat, extending our arms out behind us, keeping our chin tucked. Taking a moment to breathe. And then bringing our hands into our lower spine, bringing our feet up towards the ceiling, coming into our shoulder stand, trying not to hook our thumbs onto our hips, but actually bringing our hands to our spine without hooking our thumbs. Engaging our core a bit more.
Engaging our glutes, keeping our legs nice and strong. And then rolling back through our flower, tucking chin in towards chest, rolling back, bringing the soles of our feet together, our knees out to our side, bringing one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Taking a moment to breathe. Maybe staying in this position for Shavasana or extending legs out, arms wherever may feel good for you. Coming into Shavasana. Breathing nice and deeply. Bring our awareness back to our breath, back to our body. Wiggling into our fingers and into our toes. Slowly allowing life to drop back into the body. Extending our legs out, drawing our arms up and overhead, coming into a full body stretch. Drawing knees in towards our chest, giving them a squeeze. Taking a moment to thank our body for all that it's done for us. And rolling onto whichever side best serves you, coming into the fetal position. Feeling held and supported here by the earth. Knowing that we have everything we need already within us. We know everything we need to know already. We are our own teachers. Using our top hand to push us up into a seated position, maybe bringing hands to prayer at heart center, or hands to our knees. Taking a deep breath in, and releasing. Taking another deep breath in, and releasing. One more deep breath in, and releasing. May the long-time sun shine upon you, may all love surround you, and may the pure light within you guide your way on. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Sat Nam.
Thank you. Bye.